Hello, it is me, Anime We or We Anime. More people know me as We Anime. Uh, hello, it is me. If this is your first What If of mine, or like third or second, thank you, for listening to this. First off, even if you to this in your sleep, or you fall asleep, listen to this, I don't feel, that's fine. I don't care. Uh, I do want to say something. Well, more stuff. Uh, Oh, also the title, the what if I'm doing today is what if Naruto was a Senju? Okay, but he does have he's the descendant of Tobirama. I feel like that's very clear in the picture. Uh, or in the title. That the title would also work. Yeah, that would work too. Right. Before we start this, well, before we start the backstory, and then we get to like present, like Naruto timeline. Uh, I stutter a lot. I pause within within like words because I don't have a script. I don't do these what ifs like any of my what ifs. There's no script. Okay. I just wanted to make that clear. There is no script at all. Okay. Background noise. There might be some because it is raining and it is supposed to be bad, so this might be a shorter what if or well, shorter video. And next week of Christmas, I'm taking a break, but don't worry, there will still be a video out, my Christmas special, Pokemon Showdown. It's a Pokemon Showdown video. I'll be posting it on Monday. So yeah. And I think that's it. So before we get into actual backstory of Naruto, I just want to say a couple things about Naruto. Naruto will still be related to Minato, but not Kushina. Okay, and Minato and Kushina are alive in this what if, like my past two what ifs. But never mind that. Naruto will also have a brother, which they are half siblings. Okay, and the other sibling will have Kurama. Okay, the whatever, I forget what half Naruto gets. I think it was yen. Yeah, I think it was yen. Uh, and the picture you see on screen will be the younger Naruto on what he's wearing. Okay, and like I said previously, he is the descendant of Tobirama, Senju. Okay, so and his mother is dead at this point. Uh, And no, they are not twins, clearly, because they have different mothers, but yet the same father. Minato got down and dirty with two women in within a month of each other. Okay? See, Naruto's mother, I'm not gonna give her a name. She is a direct descendant of Tobirama, and she died right after giving birth to Naruto. So he doesn't know his mother very well. Actually, yeah, I'll give her a name. Her name is Tomo. Tomo? Tomoe? I'm just gonna spell it out. Tomoe. Tomo? Tomoe? However you want to say it. So he would know her name. He would know how she would act. And yes, Minato is taking care of him with Kushina. From a very young age, Naruto would be told Kushina isn't his mother. They're not even related. But yet Naruto's brother, Minma, who has the nine tails, Hiruzen sealed half within Naruto and half within Kushina, so Kushina can still be alive. Okay? Right. And I think that's it on the stuff I want to get like set in stone. Also, he's gonna have a special release that I made. I personally made every single jutsu. Like many other what ifs of mine. I have made the jutsu within it all by myself. Okay, now if you watch the last Naruto what if of mine, some jutsus will sound a lot like the ones I used the last what if, just because I made the two very close together, and I thought, oh wow, it wouldn't really matter if I used some names. Like, I'll give you a hint. There's a dragon bullet in it and a dragon jutsu in it. But many other jutsu names are way different. But those two are the most similar ones. So, okay. I just want to put that through. Also, Naruto does have a high water affinity and a high wind affinity. Okay? Like both of them. Because he has a high wind affinity in the canon. And he also has a water affinity, if I'm not mistaken. I just amped it up because he is Tobirama's descendant. Okay. Okay. Now let's get on to the backstory. Like I said earlier, from a very young age, Naruto was told Kushina is not his mother. And they beat that into him. Well, Kushina did. Right? But Minato was his father. Well, is his father. And from a very young age, he would get it. He was rather smart in that sense. Well, he was smart in general. So he got the fact that, well, this woman isn't my mother. We look nothing alike. But this father, my father, Minato, is my father. Okay. And he was told also that his mother, his actual mother, passed away while giving birth to Naruto. And that Minma is his half-brother. And the fact that he is a descendant of Tobirama, the second Hokage, and hater of Uchiha. But yet Naruto doesn't hate Uchiha because they haven't done anything to him, and he's very close to quite a few Uchihas. Fugaku, the head of the Uchiha clan, Mikoto, Uchiha, Itachi, Shisui, and Sasuke. He's very close to all of them. Well, closer to Itachi and Shisui, Mikoto, and Fugaku than Sasuke. Sasuke and Naruto's brother, Minma, are rivals in a sense, from what, or called rivals. They deemed each other rivals because they're rather closer in power. Well, not really. Because Minma is the happy-go-lucky kid, even though he is praised to be the savior of the village, while Naruto is forgotten. See, now, Minato would help each sibling with stuff, and he would check both of their affinities. While the canon Naruto, well, Minma, that's his name, would get wind release, earth, and water release. and Fire release. He got all of the releases. Okay, I want to make that clear. He got all of them. Okay, he has all of them. I want to make that clear, and that's impressive because of the fact that there's not a lot of people who have all 5 affinities together. While Naruto only got to 2, wind and water. Okay. So now we can get into more of a backstory. Well, couple days. We'll get into a core moment of Naruto's life. A core memory, I guess, is what you would want to call it. This would be on his 9th birthday. Everyone who was his friends came around, talked with family, talked with him, talked to his brother. But yet, after a while, Naruto would see that everyone's just going over to his brother, talking with him, knowing that he's the son of the Red Death, the Red Habanero, and the Yellow Flash, the Hokage, the 4th Hokage. And the only 2 people that would actually stay with Naruto and talk with him, keep him company, would be Shisui and Itachi Uchiha. While the other kids would go over to his parents and brother, Naruto would be left forgotten. Well, except for Shisui, Itachi, right? And a couple other Jonin, like Kakashi, which he would be distant from both of the kids. And also Asuma Sarutobi would also come over, start talking with the kid, ask him his like infinities, his chakra affinities, and ask him about a lot of different things. Probably things that you wouldn't think a 9-year-old child would really want to think about. But yet, everyone that would pay attention to Naruto could clearly see that Naruto is special. He's a interesting child, is what I would say. Like, awesome. What they would talk about is a topic I should probably talk about. Would be a lot of the outside world is what Naruto would want to know about the outside world, about how people saw his ancestor. I mean, given it's not about him, like it's like he's like not that much old. he would want to know about his great great grandfather, Tobirama Senju. For the people who would not, well, who would hear more stories about the man would be Asuma, since his father did get taught by the man Tobirama. Asuma would tell Naruto stories about, or stories that he heard from his father, Hiruzen Sarutobi, the 3rd Hokage, and what he personally heard from like friends that had also parents, other Jonin, that knew Tobirama or saw him fight, and how he fought. That's how Naruto would want to know. And he would want to know or hear ideas on how he can improve himself in the way as shinobi from these veterans, and he would get those ideas. He would hear all their opinions on how he could change the world one life at a time, or protect the world, or drown the world, whatever way you want to see it. But Naruto would take all this information, and he would want to see the world like how clouds do. See, he would have a rather interesting way of looking at life. Also, he has a big interest into clouds. Um, and one of his good friends, Chikamaru, would also. So these two, you could see these two in many different spots over Konoha. Just looking at the sky, looking at clouds, just wondering how different it would be from their point of view, way up in the sky, versus theirs. So Naruto would ask Jonins, or the people that were talking to him, how hard it is to take a life. But also, he would ask, how would you make a Kekai Genkai? A self-made one. They would all be quite confused on what he means. Well, they would be surprised right now. And in the future, they would be even more surprised. See, we're going to do a time skip to when he's 13 years old. And they get to graduate the academy. Right. See, instead of like canon, how they would test out, which they would still do that. They would still do the kunai and shuriken and the practice battles. But yet then they would get to show off their skills to the Jonin senseis that would be teaching them, and bring him through the ninja world one mission at a time. I should probably stop that. And what you see on screen is what Naruto is wearing with his headband and shorts and coat, sandals. Okay, that's what he's wearing. I already said this previously. Right? And his opponent would be his brother. Well, they are doing 1v1 battles. Okay, again. Naruto's opponent in the first battle was Kiba Inuzuka. Okay. In this battle, in front of all the Jonin senseis and the Hokage, and many other, well, also the clan heads would also be there. Right. And also Anbu. Like the captain, like the head master of the Anbu would also be there. I believe it's actually like Shikaku. Not that one. Shikaku. Shikamaru's father. I believe that's who it is. Even though I feel like I am wrong in that. But it just feels like a job they would give to him. I think he is actually the head of it, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm not entirely sure about it. But yeah, anyways. Naruto would be facing off against his father, not father, God, brother, in front of his father, in front of friends, right? And Naruto would show something he hasn't shown anybody, except for people who were helping him with this. See, Naruto would make his own Kekai Genkai, or his own special release. But yet he wouldn't show it off yet, because within the first 2 minutes of the fight were allowed no jutsus, no additional like chakra enhancement either to his limbs. So for the first couple minutes, the brothers, half brothers, whatever, would start to throw hands. And it would seem like they would both have a grudge against each other. Well, not really. Well, yes and no. I don't know how to explain it. See, it would be clear that Minma would have gotten trained by Minato himself, while Naruto would have to practice his own fighting style, one that would accompany his jutsu, right? One that would help him evade a lot of different attacks. But yet, it would also be seen that Naruto would be a lot faster than his brother. Or, well, not faster, but more perceptive. Because he did get trained, or helped, not trained by, he got helped. He got help from probably a very fast ninja, being Shishui Uchiha of the Body Flicker. See, Shishui just helped him with his perception, okay? And also, the Itachi and Shishui are also there, so yeah. So, Kunai and Shuriken were also allowed in this for the first 2 minutes. So, they would both pull out their own kunai, their respective kunai, which are just regular kunai. Right? They would pull them out and clash in the middle. And then Naruto would unarm his brother by just ripping it out of his hands. Like, Naruto would grab the kunai and rip it out of his brother's hands and just throw both of the kunai away. And then they would get they would get to the hands-on fighting where it would be shown that they may have a grudge. Right? So they would be throwing hands, throwing kicks. Naruto is dodging or removing his brother's attacks, just like moving him away. Like no, just like slapping it out of like the air and just like reflecting, I guess, is what the word I should use. I forgot to mention I do stutter. I guess, yeah, that would be a word. Reflecting it away, or moving it away. Like a lot of the attacks are, mostly all of them, that's what he would do. Just reflect them away, and just make sure to keep away from them. And during all of this, Minma would be calling him a coward, and not a real ninja, right? Which a lot of people in the crowd, a lot of senseis, would be quite mad at Minma about saying this. Because apparently Minma has gotten the wrong idea on ninjas. shinobi, we all know. He would think these shinobi should just go out there, head out to the middle, and just destroy everybody. But yet Naruto has the right idea. A ninja doesn't have to go out into the middle of the battlefield and just beat all of his opponents. A ninja can be that and many other things, as he is proving to his brother. And Minmo would be the one talking all this, like game, or talking. Well, technically not game. Talking about, smack talking is what I should say. He would be just smack talking Naruto, telling him that his mother was a failure, that his entire family line, the Senjus, are gone. There is no more. Which he does know that is wrong. That is entirely wrong. He knows Tsunade. Like, Tsunade visits the village quite often. Like, everyone, like Minato, even though he is so proud of his, well, I don't know how to say this, his perfect creation, his, like, replacement, the second Minato, something, he would even be, like, this kid's stupid. He wouldn't say it out loud, but yet he would be internally thinking, oh my god, I dropped my phone, oh no. He would be thinking that this kid did not study like I told him to. And he would be rather peeved at this. Like, we need to get this kid to study, clearly. And just be smart in general. Because he is stupid on multiple different levels. I mean, he's not dumb by any means, but yet he is. I hope y'all get that. I hope y'all do. I hope y'all do know what I mean about that. But anyways, they would keep on throwing hands, and eventually the first 2 minutes would be over. Right. Oh yeah, this is also the final fight. Just want to say that. Sasuke went against Kiba. Right. And won. Okay. And now finally Jutsu is allowed, which Minma would jump backwards, do like a little flippy flip out of the way, well, away from Naruto, and he'd start doing hand signs for the fireball, fire release, fireball jutsu, right at Naruto. Which Naruto would think, do I show him? Or do I fire that back right into his stupid face? Which he would think the latter option, which he would do, in which he would say, "One release, great breakthrough." And then boom, that fireball would be shot right back at Minma, which Minma would shoot it right back at Naruto, and then Naruto would say, "Well, I could have seen this coming." Which luckily he did dodge it, even though it did get more more powerful in that little back to back with his brother. Right? And he would dodge, right? But the smoke would cover up Naruto's position, which then you would hear Naruto say, Cloud Release. Cloud Dragon Bullet. And then you would see a dragon made out of clouds come out of the smoke and hit Minma, knocking him back out of the arena. Which, after the smoke cleared, it would be seen that Naruto wasn't fully, like, he was hit, but not, like, bad. He got, like, singed a little bit. But yet, Naruto would be the winner. And he would say, "Damn it, my coat. It's singed again." Of course. Which everyone from this would give a little bit of a sweat drop. Like, is that kid really worried about his coat that much? Well, yes, he is. Because he got it from a friend. That friend is called Tsunade Senju. Which technically they are related. I guess, like, half cousins? Well, they're cousins of some type. I don't know what type. Well, I guess it would be like a second cousin, I think. I don't know. I don't know what you would call it. Like, at all. I just don't know. You would call it something. But anyways, the day would continue. The fights would end with that one. Minma would be pissed, like, just overly pissed. He would try to attack Naruto multiple times, but the Jonin around him would stop him from attacking Naruto when it's done with. Right. And yeah, that would be it of the, well, not backstory. The first little bit of that. But anyways, Naruto would be asked a lot of questions about how he made this. Which he would say, "Oh, a book." Everyone would be confused. A book? And Naruto was like, "Yeah, a book." Well, I don't, well, Tsunade, she brought me a book, about yin and yang release. I read up on it and learned that, if you combine that with, two, releases, and you can make a Kinkai Genkai, and that's what I did. And I even named it. It's called Cloud Release. I love clouds. Yep, love clouds. Nimbus. Mm-hmm. Ooh, the Nimbus cloud. That one's probably my favorite. But the fluffy cloud that I don't know names of clouds. Okay, I just don't know names of clouds. I know Nimbus clouds because of, I just do. There's also a Greek goddess that is sort of based off of clouds. I don't know. I forget her name. I have it somewhere right here. Nephthys. Yeah, that. And I know you saw all the other jutsus. So I'm just going to say them all before we end this, because that is where I'm going to end it. And next part... Actually, no. I'll save that for a little bit later. when after we actually ended the episode, after we do the what is it called, the like the team quiz, the team test, you know what I'm talking about? Like when he after he joins Team 7 with his brother Sasuke and Sakura, with Kakashi as the leader. After they do the bell test, that's what it's called. So let's just time skip to that. Uh, the time skip. Well, time skip. We're doing a time skip. To the bell test, right? And wow, it's snowing heavily. Like that's a lot of snow. Uh, I want to show you all what I'm doing this in. Okay, don't mind that. But that's all snow. That is what I'm doing this in. I'm recording this in the snow currently. Like, just what? Look at that. Okay. Anyways, I just wanted to show you all that. I'm recording this in a snowstorm. Whew, jeez. I mean, it's cold. Doesn't help that I don't have anything really under my pants except for underwear, but and socks. But you all don't care about that unless you do. I don't know. I think those are geese. No way. There's something. Anyways, uh, everything would continue. Time skip. I'm just gonna do a time skip to where they are at the bell test. Okay. Uh, everyone. Well, Naruto would hide the best. Out of all of them, Minma just stayed there and tried to fight Kakashi, while Naruto went and hid, prepared traps for his sensei, or maybe sensei. He doesn't really know what to call Kakashi, honestly. Like when he was younger, he would call him Nissan, whatever, like brother. Hey, brother. Which Kakashi never really minded because he was very close to Minato after everything, right? And yeah. Anyways, they would continue. Naruto would hide. He would be the last one out there. Everyone else would be dragged out, tied together, tied to the three poles. And Naruto would be the last one. And he would be told he could come out now, which Kakashi would be surprised to attack from the sky by a cloud. Like from a cloud. Like an actual cloud. Naruto would be way up there. He'd be in the clouds, dog. He'd be looking down, chakra controlling, like hanging from the clouds, like a self-made cloud. He just made a cloud up in the air, and he's just riding on it. Like, I mean, I don't. He would say, I would, but nah. I think this is funny. And Kakashi would say, that I could hit you down from there. And also, you're the last one. And were you watching that entire time? Watching your teammates, your squad team get beat to a pulp? And Naruto would say, oh yeah, very much so. It was very funny when you beat the crap out of my brother. Now given the other two, I feel bad for. I could have helped them, but they didn't want to team with me, so just left them there. And I know what you're gonna say, blah blah blah. Teams are everything, blah blah. Look at our team. Two of them hates me. The other one, I like his brother better than him. And you could hear Sasuke say, "What? Do you like Itachi better than me?" Understandable. Like everyone would look at him like, "What? You agree?" And Sasuke would say, "Oh yeah, very much so. I get why you like him better than me. Very much so. Like so much." And then Naruto would jump down. He would fire off a cloud release, cloud dragon bullet. As he would jump down, Kakashi would dodge out of the way, and then Naruto would be getting ready with cloud release, cloud dragon. Like out of his mouth comes a dragon trying to just attack Kakashi. And then, which one should I do? Oh, um, the other god name that is related to clouds ish is I think a Japanese mythology person, god or goddess. I think it is a goddess, and it's Toyo Kumano, no, something like that. You could see it. It's the last cloud release, like regular cloud release. While we do have Sage Arts, because if you don't know, not Tobirama, Hashirama did have like a Sage Art, so I thought, might as well. Naruto will have his like own like sort of Sage mode, like Hashirama, but not a lot like Hashirama's. But I hope you all know what I mean. Uh, Naruto would say, "Cloud release, Nimbus," which what this would do is create a Nimbus cloud or a cloud around Kakashi. Actually, no, it would be like the Hidden in the Mist jutsu that Zabuza does. So, I mean, I guess I could give you a hint for next part. Once we get to that next part, Naruto will be able to have a better senseiing within that like mist, since he has a jutsu very much like it in Nimbus. And then you could hear Naruto say, "Cloud release, cloud walls like plural, multiple walls, which would be made around Kakashi, except for one, which that would be from the air." And you could hear Naruto say, "Cloud release, cloud cannon," which from he would hold out his hand, and out from it would be a massive like cloud beam type deal, like a AP shot, just without like the multi the small ones. It's the big laser beam one that Bakugo originally like creates if he wants to kill somebody, but the other one is for like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that," right? Which that would hit Kakashi and just like hit him into a wall, the cloud wall like behind him, right? And then Kakashi would uh like body replacement, I think it's what it's called, with a log, which Naruto would cancel the jutsus, and he would uh look around to see Kakashi like kneeling or something. But Kakashi ended up behind him without him knowing, and Naruto would say, "I forfeit." And Kakashi would say, "Good job, Naruto. You did good. Way better than these guys." Not surprisingly, honestly. Um, Good job. And I would still like to talk about me using your jutsus. And Naruto would say that would be there's a possibility. I'm not gonna guarantee it. I mean, you can always copy them, but I might sue you for copyright. And Kakashi would say, "What?" And Naruto would say, "You heard me. I'm gonna sue you for copyright infringement." But if you would ask me and then say like, "Oh yeah, I want to copy something," oh yeah, go ahead. But only some. I'm not gonna let you copy them all. I mean, you can, but don't use them in my presence, or you might get sued. Yep. And Kakashi would say, What's your favorite food?" Because I think I know. I think I know. And Naruto would say, "Oh, it's dango. I really love dango. Oh, mochi. Ooh, I think I like mochi better. But they're both good when they're like sweet. But oh, macarons. Ooh. You know what? I won't sue you if you can buy me mochi and macarons." And Kakashi would say, "Done." Of course. How did I? What? Did, you know what? I'm not going to question it. And the others would look in astonishment, seeing that Naruto just basically he bribed the Jonin. Well, technically the Jonin. Well, Kakashi bribed him, and Naruto would just walk away, and he would hold up his hands and he would say, "You know, these bells are nice, Kakashi, brother, or Nissan, or something." He would say Sensei. Yeah. "These are pretty nice bells, Sensei." And Kakashi would look down and he would say he got the bells in his head. It was within the moments that Kakashi had a kunai up to his throat. And then Naruto would throw the bells over to Sasuke and Sakura, right? Which I guess they would have three bells because of Minma. But he would just throw two bells to Sasuke and one to Sakura, just because. And then he'd just walk off. But before he would leave, he would turn around into Kakashi. "Oh, by the way, oh crap! What is their currency? Ryu? It's Ryu." Uh, and Naruto would say, "Oh, yeah, Kakashi Sensei. Um, I stole some Ryu from you. It's only like a couple Ryu. I'm gonna go uh, to a Dongo shop. Also, buy some macaroons from the market. You'll find me somewhere. I'll give you the change. See ya." He'd hold up his peace sign as he would walk away with Kakashi's like money pouch in his hands. As he would walk away, Kakashi would yell out, "Naruto!" And then, Kakashi would cut the students out of the ropes and he would chase after Naruto. But that's also where I'm going to end it for this one. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go read the jutsus to all of you. And by the way, if you all are ever planning to be a content creator, like in texting stories or what if forums, if you want to use any of my jutsus, just either give me credit or give me some type of like shout out in your video. so people would know that you didn't just steal them. And if you didn't, so I hope you all just don't just go around stealing my content. And the brain power I had to put into these names, uh, just give me like put an at down in like your description or something. Just give me some type of credit. I don't care what kind. Either say the name or link the name. We anime, and then you're good. If you want to use any of my previous like attacks, just go look through my previous videos. Give me a like, subscribe, turn on that noti bell, and now I'll read these to you. Even though I know you all can read, I hope I will still read these to you. So first off is Cloud Release Cloud Dragon Bullet, in which is just the bullet or the like singular like short dragon that are made of clouds with it has golden eyes and it bites down on the opponent and just launches them into whatever is behind them or into the ground. Okay? And then the cloud dragon, it will attack a lot. It will if it does hit, it will grab the enemy and slam it to the ground and then bring it up, slam it to the ground, and then fire and then like either do that or it will fire off a beam of like cloud or chakra, whatever. It will do one of those two things. And then cloud wall. It's exactly how it sounds. Naruto makes a cloud wall, a wall of cloud that will either encase the opponent, and act like a compactor, or combined with Nimbus will keep you in place. Well, I guess even without Nimbus, it would also keep you in place. And then one of the stronger techniques, that's why I didn't use it today, is Cloud Release Nephithenes. I know I'm butchering that name. Nephili, or however you say it. Cloud Spear. It's a spear cloud that would be thrown from like way up in the air from the clouds down to the opponent. Okay? It's basically like an Indra's arrow type of deal. It's like a massive like spear. Okay? And then Cloud Cannon. I explained it. It's like Bakugo's AP shot. Or AP cannon. Right? It's basically like that, just the laser form of it and not the firing of like Bakugo's move, okay? That's what this is like. Okay. And then we got Titan Crusher. You'll see it in a later video. I will say this. It is a combining attack with the Cloud Spear. Okay? And then we got Nimbus, which is like the hidden in the mist jutsu. Cloud Drift is a multi-form jutsu, I guess you could say it. I mean, I guess you could also compare it to the White Drive or Shadow Drive. Stings and rogues like Dragon Force would be the best. It's like yeah, I explained it pretty well. Honestly, it's like a Dragon Force type deal. Or Sage Mode. That would also be a better way instead of making a reference to Fairy Tail. It's like a Sage Mode, like not Tobirama's. It goes two ways. There's like an actual like jutsu, and a sage mode type deal. Okay. For like the actual jutsu, it it's like a carpet, a flying carpet that Naruto can get on. It's a movement based thing where he can hop on it. That's how he was in the air. I just didn't say anything. Uh, and then Cloud Drift was is the other like Sage mode type deal is like a Sage mode. Okay, but you won't be seeing that like within the first part of Naruto. The second part of like Shippuden, you'll be seeing more of that when I get into Shippuden. And then Cloud's Holy Judgment. It's a big bang attack type deal where he, yeah, from it's a big like explosion, a big cloud explosion type deal is what it is honestly. And then Cloud's Wash Away is a move, a jutsu that will take clouds, like actual clouds from the air, bring them down to Naruto, and he can condense it into a how what in a way where he just makes it explode away from him and just hits everyone there. It's like a AoE attack, which he condenses clouds and then bang. It makes like it's like a flood basically. If you've ever have to experience a flood, it would flood like enemies away. It would condense whatever. You would get it. And then we have Toyo Kumono, a Japanese goddess. An actual like deity would come down from the air is like a person made out of clouds. Which this could also be a no. This is an own like its own thing. It's not even like a combining thing with like Titan Crusher and Cloud Spear. This is on its own. Uh, when he uses this, it's gonna be awesome, to say the least. It will be godly. And now we will get into the three Sage Art Jutsus. Okay, the first one, Sage Art Cloud Release, Boris's White Hawk. He makes a hawk out of clouds that explodes when it hits an enemy. Okay. And then there's Sage Art Cloud Release, Cloud Control, where I mean he control clouds in a sense. From the air, it's just a lot of like flying down like spears or something like along the lines of that. And then wolves in sheep clothing. It's a. I'm gonna keep this one a mystery as well. Like Toyo Kumono. I'm gonna leave that one a mystery as well. Okay. And once again, I want to say thank you for watching this. Greatly appreciate it if you did. I am going to go post this, edit it, post it. Okay? And I'll see you all. Well, before that, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the noti bell. It really helps out. And I'm hoping to get 50 subscribers by the end of the year. So if we can do that, that'd be my Christmas, well, your all's Christmas present to me. I'd greatly appreciate it if we can get to 50 subscribers. Once we hit 100 subscribers, I'll do a 100 subscriber special. Okay. Uh, so yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next part, or in my whatever video mine you watch next. I also do want to say I did post two other new what ifs this week. If you would like to go see them, they are in my video. They're at my channel page. I truly believe you should go watch them, or watch the video on screen, whichever you want to do. I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, hopefully. Bye.